When we attach ourselves to anything, we imprison ourselves. If you are attached to some goal, if you actually feel the need to achieve some goal, then you are holding yourself hostage to that goal. If you have some particular must-have outcome in mind for something that you have to do, again, you have limited yourself, you've constrained yourself. People with whom I've worked, particularly in the business world over the last 25 years, will know that any time I have ever been asked for an agenda for a particular workshop or event, I have always avoided their temptation, not mine. I've always told them, no, when you set an agenda, when you set your expectations in such a structured way, you constrain yourself. I know for a fact that when I sit down with a group of people, if there is no agenda other than a particular outcome that I might have in mind as a starting point, I always know that we are going to go further than would otherwise have been the case. I was asked the day before yesterday by a client, by somebody who's going to do a 5-morning workshop with me on Zoom in a couple of weeks' time, what's the plan for the 5 days? And I answered him, your guess is as good as mine. I'm not attached to any outcome other than the inherent understanding and belief based on experience and the experience of living life in flow, that these guys and girls who will sit down with me in early December are going to go further than they could ever have imagined. The message is simple. When we attach ourselves to a particular outcome, we close off all the other possibilities. When we attach ourselves to even notions of happiness and success, or what they might be like for us, by virtue of the fact that we're basing them on our past experiences, we are limiting ourselves, because our past experiences largely have been built on using our minds normally, or even if we have got into the way of using our minds in an abnormal or an extraordinary way, we're still only learning all the time, and therefore we can always go further all of the time. You need to let yourself go. You need to give up on your notions of what will make you happy and successful, because those notions are what you would settle for as happiness and success. And most important of all, you need to detach yourself from the notion of who you think you are.